Hey guys, it's Betsy from Little Pink Pamplemousse again, and now I'm going to give you a quick little overview of what we're all about and how we came to be. So I love sewing. I've sewn since middle school, so thank you Mrs. Wilbanks and my mom, and have done it on and off since I had kids. I started sewing more for them, and especially since my daughter was born, I've been sewing a lot for her. These patterns that I've been sewing are by an Australian designer. They're called Tada patterns, and I love all of them. They're awesome. So I've been doing tons of them. So that's mostly what you'll see when you go onto Etsy to purchase. What I love about them is it's one pattern and you could make it hundreds of different ways. On one of the patterns, it says there are 190 combinations that you could use. So as you can imagine, you could have a million dresses and none of them would look the same. So it's great. So that's what I really wanted to bring to you guys, was the customizability. I don't even know that that's a word, but sure. Like, I love when you go to a store and you see something, you're like, this is great, but I wish, and it's that I wish that I want to fix for you guys. So you can see something and say, oh, I really love that, but I wish it had little sleeves. Well, good news, I can do that. These patterns are so versatile, I'm able to customize it any way you want, as well as you help choose the fabrics. Because that's another thing. You'll see a fabric, but you don't like the style, or you see a style and it's not in that fabric that you really love. So hopefully here I've provided that so you guys can really have a part in designing these clothes that you're gonna put on your cute littles. Right now we only have girl patterns for the most part. Some of them, like the flexi shorts, are boy appropriate. The fabrics I have posted right now aren't necessarily. You might like some of them. They're more summery girl citrus colors. But in the next few weeks, I'm hoping to source a couple boy fabrics that I really like, and I have a couple other patterns in the works. Adorable overalls pattern that I think will be awesome for boys, like as a summer romper. So especially if you have little boys, that'll be great. And I'll have a few other ones coming as well that I have to start testing first, so I know that I like the pattern before I start selling it to you. Other great things, the quality. You're gonna get something better than, cheapy Walmart, cheap Target, made in China. It's made here by me in my room in the USA. So at least you know where it's coming from. I'm adhering to all the standards for compliance from the CPSC, which all vendors are supposed to. So just like all the tagging that's in your clothes that you buy from any store, my clothes will have tags, similar tracking and everything on it. So if for whatever reason there was ever a recall on one of the items that I made your item with, you would be able to find out about it. I would let you know on my website. So you'd be able to come back and check, or if you had an issue, you'd be able to come back and I'd be able to track it back to where I got the specific items. So there's kind of a lot of background that I had to do to decide that I was going to do this. When you go to most craft fairs, most people aren't CPSC compliant, which is kind of scary. You have no idea what is in the materials they were using. So, and especially when it's on kids' clothing, that's kind of a big deal. It's mostly for lead and like what's in plastic content, as well as flammability. So those are the three big regulations that I'm making sure that all of the items I'm using are safe, and I'm demonstrating that, so if they ever came back, I'd be able to show them that I was doing all this tracking and everything as well. So that's kind of a big deal of what was going on in the background. The sewing part is the fun part. That wasn't the so much fun business part. But I really love what I do. It's really fun, and I've been really enjoying myself over this last year, sewing a lot for Cora, so I thought maybe you guys would like some of it too. All right, see ya later. Thanks.